Hello everyone, I am UnsungNPC back here with another class video from Pathfinder Kingmaker. Today we are taking a look at another modded class from the Call of the Wild Nexus mod. This is the Oracle class, one of my all-time favorite classes. It also is shown in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This one might work a little bit differently since it's a mod creator versus a game developer, but I assure you, it is great. So, the Oracle class. So, the Oracle is pretty straightforward because it's basically focusing on the curse, the mystery, the revelations, and your spell casting. Now, we will get into what these mysteries, revelations, and curses and all that are after we kind of go over what each of these archetypes does differently. So, yeah, and you also get class skills from your mystery and bonus spells as well. In addition to the spells gained by the oracles as they gain levels, each oracle also adds all of either the cure spells or the inflict spells to her spells known. You get to choose which ones you want. Next is the Seeker. So the Seeker Oracle trades some revelations for Tinkering. Okay. Tinkering, you gain Trickery as a class skill. You add half your level on perception checks made to locate traps and on all Trickery checks. And you can use Disable Device to disarm magical traps. If the Seeker also possesses levels in Rogue or another class that provides trap finding, those levels will stack with the Oracle levels. So this replaces all of the bonus class skills that you would gain from your mystery, although you still get a mystery. You also get Seeker Lore, so +4 on all concentration checks and caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. And then Seeker Magic. So whenever you apply a meta magic feat to any bonus spells granted by the mystery, you reduce the meta magic feat spell adjustment by 1. So if it increases your spell level by 3, you instead increases the spell level only by 2, allowing it being easier for you to cast. Thus, applying Still Spell does not increase the effective spell level at all because it normally only increases it by 1. Yep, does not stack with other meta magic reductions from other abilities in other classes. Next, we have the War-Sided, where they get 2 revelations, and instead of all the other revelations, they gain bonus combat feats. Alright, so they get bonus combat feats just like a fighter would. But you still get your curse, your mystery, your class skills, your bonus spells, and all of that. So you're just trading revelations for bonus combat feats, being a more combative character. Next is the Spirit Guide, which is kind of like an occultist shaman. And if you're thinking, wait, shaman's not in this game. Yes, it is. It's in the mod as well. Shaman from the Call of the Wild mod. Definitely worth a check. Alright, so you gain a couple revelations, but the class skills, instead of class skills from your mystery, you're gaining the knowledge class skills, all the knowledge ones, as your class skills instead. Then you also gain a bonded spirit per the shaman spirit feature. And while shaman is like wisdom focus, charisma side, Oracle uses charisma focus, wisdom side ability, and you add the bonded spirit magic spells to your spells known at 4th level. At 7th level, you gain the ability of the bonded spirit, and at 15th level, you gain the greater ability of the bonded spirit, similar to how you would as a shaman. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Next, this one's definitely a little different. It's the Divine Herbalist. It's an alchemical healer. So you have your curse, your mystery, Master Herbalist. So you gain nature checks equal to half your oracle level, and you can use your charisma instead of wisdom to attempt lore nature checks, which is really cool. You gain Healer's Way, so you can heal wounds by touch. You can do it equal to 1 plus the charisma modifier times per day, and you can heal 1d8 points for every 2 oracle levels you have. So at 20th level, you can heal 10d8 damage. And you have to have a free hand to do this, just like Lay on Hands. It acts as Lay on Hands in purposes of feats and other things as well. Master Healing Technique lets you use the Lore Nature Healers check to negate some different conditions from people. The conditions have different DCs. If you fail within 5 or more, you cause the target to become sickened or continue their sickened condition if they are sickened. If you fail by 10 or more, you cause them to be nauseated or increasing their nauseated condition if they're nauseated. So, yeah, minor conditions: fatigue, shaken, sickened, then dazed and staggered, then confused, exhausted, frightened, and nauseated, and then blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and stunned. So make sure you're really stacking up that nature check so you can pass those checks. And you give up a couple revelations to make it happen, but you still have a few. Next is the Dual Cursed Oracle. So you get a curse, and then you get a second curse. And then your mystery and all that. Get all your revelations here, and then you gain fortune and misfortune that are similar to like the witch's hexes. So as a swift action, you can grant yourself an ability to make a second roll and take the best value every time you roll a d20. You can use it once per day at 5th level and once additional day for every 6 levels beyond 5th. Misfortune is causing an enemy to take the worst out of 2 rolls. Yeah, and you can use that as a swift action as well. Cool. Oh, wait. So you curse a creature for the next round. Anytime the target rolls a d20, they must roll twice and take the less favorable results. So you can do that to all the enemies, and they do it for all their checks the next round. But you have to do them one at a time, so target each one individually. So that's pretty cool, and you get double curses. And then there's the Hermit. This one probably is the most different from the actual Oracle. You don't get a curse, you only get a mystery. You gain Recluse Stride. So once per round when leaving a square, you can treat the square as though it isn't threatened by an opponent, so no attacks of opportunity against you. At 10th level, you can straight up teleport, which is awesome. And you can use that 3 plus your charisma modifier times per day. At 7th level, you gain 20% concealment from creatures more than 10 feet away from you as a beginning of your next turn as a free action. At 14th level, it's instead 50% concealment. And you can use that ability a number of times per day equal to your Oracle level. They also get this thing called the Reclusive Prophecy. So the Reclusive Prophecy, you must attempt saving throws to resist all spells cast by anyone, including your allies. But any spells you cast only on yourself affect you as though your caster level were 1 level higher. At 5th levels, any spells you cast only on yourself are acted as if they have the Extend spell feat, which is awesome. It does not increase their spell level or casting time, thank goodness. At 10th level, you're immune to charm spells and spell-like abilities. At 15th level, you gain spell resistance equal to 10 plus your Oracle level. So these are a really good, like, solo character type of character where your party doesn't have to rely on you and vice versa. I think this one looks pretty fun to play, to be honest. I think there's a lot that you can do here. And I'm a huge fan of self-buffing. So being able to self-buff honestly sounds like a great time. And there's some pretty good buffs, I think. So I like that a lot. So that's the Oracle. So we're going to go in here and take a look at what the curses are. So I'm going to go over these quickly because I don't want to take up everyone's time. So I'm going to scroll over each of these and you can pause the video so you can see what those curses are. Alright? Blackened, clouded vision, deaf, lame, lich, plagued, powerless, pranked, reclusive, vampirism, wasting, wolf scarred. Now for the mysteries. So you can pause those curses at any point to read the description. I'm going to do the same thing with the mysteries here. Ancestor, battle, bones, dragons. These all pretty much do the same thing, just different elements. Flame, life, nature, time, waves, wind. Okay. And then and you get revelations as well. So if I were a lich, you gain all these bonus spells for each mystery, and then those are the powers that were described here. So those are the spells for Ancestor, Battle, Bones. The dragons are the same but different elements, right? Flame, life, nature, time, waves, wind. Very cool. Also, take a good look at the favorite class mod. It's also created by the same author, Holic92. It's another fantastic mod, so I definitely recommend it. Bump. Sure. Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright, so again, you choose cure or inflict spells, right? And then your revelations. Okay, so ancestral weapon, blood of heroes, phantom touch, sacred council, spirit shield, spirit walk, spirit of the warrior, storm of souls. Alright, and if we went back, change this to battle, battle cry, maneuver mastery, skillet arms, surprising charge, war sight, weapon mastery, combat healer, iron skin. Bones, armor of bones, bleeding wounds, death's touch, near death, raise the dead, resist life, undead servitude, soul siphon. Oops. We'll do one of the dragons as an example. Breath weapon, resistance, dragon magic, dragon senses, presence of dragons, form of the dragon, scaled toughness, wings. That's going to be the same for each of those dragons. So we're going to skip to flame. Burning magic, cinder dance, fire breath, heat, molten skin, touch of flame, fire storm, form of flame. Those are pretty powerful to me. Life, channel, energy body, enhanced curses, healing hands, life link, safe curing, spirit boost, combat healer. Really good for healing, seems. Not surprised. Nature. Animal companion, erosion touch, friend to animals, gift of claw and horn, nature's whisper, spirit of nature, form of the beast, life's lich. Time, aging touch, erase from time, temporal celerity, rewind time, speed or slow time, time flicker, time hop, time sight. Fun one. Waves, fluid nature, freezing spells, ice armor, icy skin, wintry touch, blizzard, punitive transformation, water form. Like I said, just pause anytime to view any of these. I just don't want to have to talk about each one of them because it'd be a super long video. Air barrier, lightning breath, spark skin, touch of electricity, vortex spells, invisibility, thunderburst, and wings of air. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, so that's the Oracle. I personally really dig the Oracle. Hermit seems particularly interesting. You have to choose Ancestors, Life, Nature, Waves, or Wind to be that one. Seeker. Warsighted. I don't know if there's any other ones that are required to choose specific ones. That one's dual cursed. Yeah, it's just the Hermit. You're required to choose specific ones. But definitely check out the Oracle. It's one of my favorite classes to play around with. I've done a Time and Mystery Oracle before, and that one was fun. I've done a Waves one. I've made a Seeker Oracle, and that was fun to play with for a Trickery character. That's a little more spellcasty rather than like roguey. So I like that a lot. Yeah. If you're a new player, I hope that this video was enjoyable to you, and that if you're new to the mod, definitely check out this mod. It's as awesome as it looks. There's so many classes. You can just see from the left side here, so many new things, and there's new archetypes for every class as well. So definitely check that out. If you're a veteran player, check out this mod, please. Call of the Wild on the Nexus. The mod will be in the description below, as well as the other mods that I use, like the favorite class bonus one. So check those out. This is the Oracle. I love this class a lot. I think it's super fun to play around with. If you've enjoyed playing with the Oracle Companion in Wrath of the Righteous, maybe you'll enjoy playing an Oracle yourself, so give it a try. Yeah, this is the Oracle. Thanks for stopping by. I'm UnsungNPC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.